Hey, what is going on, guys? SpartanNJones there, and today I'll be doing a video on my build time world because, yeah, it's this time of the day, because it's, pixel art day. I couldn't think of what to say just then. I just started to rhyme instead. But today we'll be doing pixel art of Kylo Ren or Kylo Ren, whatever the hell you want to say it like. But I just say it as Kylo Ren. It's Kylo Ren, okay. But, yeah, we'll be doing pixel art of him, because somebody suggested it like quite a bit of time ago, and I will get through all the suggestions. I just want to try and space out Star Wars from other stuff, because, oh, China Rising, okay. But since I've done like that many Star Wars things lately, next one is going to be Claptrap, which I just decided to do, and then the one after that, I will make like a vehicle or the lightsabers, go through all the different types of lightsabers and do all that type of stuff. But for Kylo Ren, Kylo Ren, you need black wool, grey wool, cyan stained clay, stone, or something that's the light colour for like just little bits of shading on him, red stained clay, red wool, and white wool. Just for the lightsaber itself, really, is just for the white wool and a little bit of a lightsaber. But to start with, we're just going to do the outline all in black. So if we start off on the left side of his foot, and we just do 10 across the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then we do 1 on the right side, and then 2 on the left side above it. Then on the left side, go 2 diagonal, and then same on the left side, do another 2 diagonal, but do 1 above it on the far left side of the top bit. And then on the right side of his foot, we go 1, 2, 3 up, and then on the right side again, we go 1 inwards to the left, and then do 2 going up on that bit, and then going to the right on the top bit of the 2, we go across 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and then the second and third one we just do 2 above it. And then to the right of it, we missed out that 1 block, but just put it in there just to have it in there, and then do 1 above it. So make it like an outline of a square in the centre bit by there, and then do 1 to the left, and then above the 2 that stick out, go 3 across, so 1, 2, 3, and then just in between the 3, go down 1, 2, 3 down, so that means it connects it to the bottom of the leg, and then above that, do 2 on the first bit, and then do another 2 going up on that bit, so 2 from the left side going to the right, and then do 2 up after that, and then go in to the right diagonal, do 3 across, then we do a 4 across, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 4 across, and then on the third one, go 1 down, then on the third one again, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up, I think it is, so we'll just check this, then on every single, like, see that was like the second block, do it on the 4th block, then do it on the 6th block, then do it on the 7th block. Yep, did that right. That's all fine. And the 6th, 8th block, if I can count. And then on the 8th block, then we just put in the 4th little bit going outwards to the right. Do it on the left side. Do 2 going to the left. So there's that bit, and then going from upwards to the left, we go another 4 across. So 4, and then below the last 2, do 2, and then on the next bit, we go up diagonal to the left, do 2 diagonal to the left, and then we do 1, 2, 3 going up, and then we do 2 on the top 2, oops, 2 on the top 2, then to the right side of the 3rd block that we did, do 2 across, and then going diagonal upward, do 2 across, and then same again, another 2 across, but on the 2nd block across, do 1 up, and then we go 1 diagonal downwards from the corner of that block, and then we add in 1 block by there, and we go across another 1, go down 2, so that means it connects it, and then on the bottom of that, do a 1 block going across, so that's his little arm that he's got on him. If we go back down to his leg down here, this is his left leg, we go from the little part that we missed out down by here where it all connects up, do 2 diagonal to the cross, and then go 2 up, just that means it connects it. So there's the start of his hand, and then from the bottom bit where we left off at, we go 3 diagonal to the right, and then below the 3rd block do 1, and then above the 3rd block do 2, and then in between that we just do 1 on each side going diagonal. Then on the left side one we go all the way up to the top until we reach this bit that we did before, the little S type thing, like the Z S type thing that we did before, all the way up to the top where it meets up to that, and then we connect those two together, just going across. And now from the bottom of this is like his little skirt that he's got, like a little crotch piece that he's got, really. But we go 2 downwards from that bit, and then we go across from the bottom of it, 1, 2, 3 across. Then on the 2nd block we go up 2, miss out 1 on the 3rd one, and then we go up another 2 on the 4th block. So on the 4th block, on the top bit of it, we go across 1, 2, 3, and then we go on the 2nd block we go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Then on the 2nd block that we went up on, so the 2nd block by there, we go across 2, and then we connect those two together with a block, but we go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across there, and then 1 below the 5th block. So we can start off doing his right leg. I think it is, yes, his right leg. Like it's confusing at the start, like it's really confusing to do it, and sorry that I'm going like a little bit fast on this bit, so sorry. But on the bit that we left off with the 4 going up and the 2 going across, if we go up another 4 on this bit, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4 up, yeah, 4 up, and there's the line for that bit. Then on the 4th block we go across 1, 2, 3, then below that one we go down 1, and then go all the way across. Then above that we go up 2, then on the 2nd or the 1st block that we went up to, we go all the way across again, and then on the left side that we've gone all the way across, fill in the 1 below it and 1 above it, so that means it leaves a 2 gap instead of a 3 gap on each of those 2. And then on the top bit of the 2 going up that we did before, we go all the way across, so it just joins up for that bit right there, so we go 4 across, and then we can just go another 2 down. So that means it leaves a 3 gap in there, and then a 2 gap in the left side. So 3 gap in the right, 2 gap in the left on the bottom bit. And now we go across the bottom bit of here, just that means we can start doing his little leg that he's got going downwards. So we just go 2 on the bottom bit of the 3 going down, so 2 across, and then we do 1 above that, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4 across. And then below that bit we just do 2 diagonal, just that means it adds that in, and then we do another 2 diagonal down like that. Then we do a 1 diagonal down, and then we do 4 diagonal down, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the bottom of that bit. And then on the 3rd block of the 4 across, we do 1 block downwards, and then we go another 2 diagonal across from that bit, and then we go 2 singles, so 1, 2 singles diagonal downwards, and then we go 2 diagonal across to the right, and then we do another 2 diagonal singles across downwards to the right, and then we go 2 literally downwards. So there's his bottom of his foot. Now we just have to go from the bottom bit of this bit by here. All we have to do on this bit is just connect it to the top, if we can. If we've done it right. Have we done that right? I'm sure we've done that right. Oh no, we haven't done it right. Okay. So we have to move all that bit all the way across. 1. Haha, brilliant. 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 I haven't followed my own thing. Brilliant. I'm amazing at this. I'm amazing at this. Absolutely amazing. Okay, try that again. We'll do it speed building this time. So 1, 2, literally follow exactly the same steps apart from miss out that 1 by there. I just counted that one twice for some reason. I counted that one twice and added it to there. So I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that one. But we're just going to build this very fast on the parts that we just did all the way across the bottom. So 2, 1, 1, oops, 2, 1, 1, and then 2 down. I'm so sorry about this, because I know that people get annoyed when I mess it up a little bit, so yeah, brilliant. So from the bottom of it here, we go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, so we go 7 across the bottom, 2 up into a T by there, and then we go 2, then we do another 2 just to connect it to the bottom of his leg. So there's his foot, there's his other foot, and there's his foot again. And now we go to his little skirt that he's got at the bottom of here. So now we just do 2 from the 4 across that we did before. Remember just to move it all 1 to the left, I'm sorry. But then we just do 1 diagonal upwards, and then we go up 3 from diagonal to the upright, and then we do a T connecting it. So do a T shape, then to the left of it, below it, we go 1, 2, 3 across, so it's 4 across, and then we do another 2 above that, to a 3 above that, or 3 below that, to connect it to the bottom. So there his little skirt that he's got, and now we go on to his little thing that he's got, his body. We'll go into his body, and now we can start doing other stuff. So if we go to the top bit where we connected it off where his arm is, we have to go across 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the second block we go down 1, and then connecting it diagonal to the right, we go across another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then above the 5th block we do 1. Then below the 4th block we go all the way down. So all the way down and connected it to the bottom, and there's his body. There's his little body that he's got, and now we can go on to his little part that he's got like hanging off that he did. So we do 1 on all the way at the bottom, miss out the bottom piece, and we do 1 block, and then we do 2 above that, so 2 diagonal going upwards, and then we do another 3 below that diagonal piece, and then we do 2 as an end, and then connect it above the end piece of 2. We do a 2, and then we do another 2, and then we do a 1 connecting it to his little, I don't know, his head, I don't know what it is, his hood, I think it is, I think it's his hood. But now we go on to his like other arm. So this is the arm that's holding the lightsaber instead. So on this bit we go 1 diagonal up, and then we go from that one we go 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and then we go above the one that we put in first. So 1, missing out the end one on the left, we go 1, 2, 3 up, and then on the 4th block going across we do 1 up. Then below the corner bit of it, so diagonal to the right, we go 3, and then we go 2 upwards from there to a 1, and then a 1 across with 1 below it and 1 above it. So 2 across with 1 below it and 1 above it. And now we just have to connect it to the next bit of here. So all the way across, all the way across. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. With on the 5th block, do 1 downwards. That means it connects it to the arm that he's got. And now on the 6th block, we go 2 up with 2 going across. 2 going across on that one, and then we do 2 diagonal, so 2 singles diagonal, and then we go 4 across the top, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do a little corner piece on this bit, so 2 across and 1 down, and then we do 1 diagonal to a 2 diagonal, and then we do a 1 diagonal again to a 2 diagonal. So there is his outline to his hoodie that he's got. Now we have to fill in a little bit on his, this bit by here. So literally just this little corner piece that he's got, and the rest of his hood. So if we go in from this side to the right side, we miss out this bit by here, because that bit's going to be filled in with colour. Then we miss out 1, 2, so on the 3rd block, do 1, 2 up, and then we go 2 more up to connect it to 1. So there's like the little gap that we have to miss out on that bit, and then if we just go all the way across in this bit, I think. I'm hoping. Yes, all the way across in that bit. Thank God I didn't miss that one. Then we go 2 across as like an overhang on the right side. Then we do a 2 up on this bit to another 2 up on this next bit, connecting it to his arm. And then we go 1 diagonal upwards, and then we do 2 across that bit by there, and then we miss out that bit by there, and then we just go 1 diagonal all the way across to the other side, and then from the left side, from where we just did it, we just add in another 2. Then below that we add in another 2, and then go all the way down. And then if we miss out 2 that we had in before, so we go on the 3rd block down and just fill that bit in, and then we go another 1 down to that bit, so that's like his jaw part that he's got. And then on this next bit, miss out 3 and add in 1. Then we go all the way across there, and then we do exactly the same, so it's symmetrical on each side. So 1, 2, like that. So there's his face, and there's his hoodie and everything. If we fill in his eyes, just to put in the black, so we go 2 there, and then 2 there. There's his eyes. I know it looks really weird right now, but it does look okay, I swear. But it does look like kind of weird because it's only an outline so far. Now if we add in the darker shades of grey, the darker grey, which is just the grey wool, we're going to add it in on this foot first. So we do 1 on the left side and then 1 on the right side of the left foot. And then if we go in and put in the cyan stained clay on his left foot, so we put in a corner piece by there. Then we do a Tetris S, and then we do stone on those 2 pieces because he's got like a lot of shading on him, so it's going to be a little bit annoying, I'm sorry. But on above the 2 stone that we put in before, or the 1 stone, the highest stone bit, we do 2 cyan, and then the rest of this bit of leg is all grey wool on there. So now we just go 1 cyan stained clay by there, and then 2 cyan stained clay on the left side, that gap. And then on the next layer, if we do it left from right on his leg itself, so we do 1 cyan, 1 stone, and we do 2 cyan, 1 grey wool, and then all the way across with cyan. Then we do the same again, so we do 2 cyan, 1 stone, 1 cyan, and then missed out those bits, and then we go all the way across 3 cyan, 1 stone. And then on this next bit, we do 1 cyan, 2 stone, 1 grey wool, 2 cyan. Then we do another 2 cyan. Then we do 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 stone, 1 cyan, 1 grey. And then we do 1 grey, 1 cyan on that bit. Then on the next layer, we do 1 cyan, 1 grey, and then 3 cyan across there. So there is his left leg and part of his hand that we did just then. So that's part of his hand. On this hand itself, if we do this bit by here, so on the little like out bits going on black, do the out bits as just grey, just connecting it all the way across. Oops, connecting it to grey all the way across to that bit, and then on the top bit, the top one that's sticking out, do 1 grey and then 1 grey above it. Then in between all the gaps that we missed out on, like above the black bits, we do grey again, so grey wool, grey wool, grey wool, and then all the way in between these gaps, do cyan. So cyan, oops, cyan, oh, cyan, and cyan. So all the like gaps that he's got in his hand, do cyan in there. Now, so, and now we go on to his skirt that he's got. This one's a little bit like a trickier one because it's like more of a muddled up one. So if we start at the bottom piece, we do 1 bit of grey. This is on the right side. And then if we go from the left side, we do 1 grey, 1 cyan. Then we do 2 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey. Then we do 2 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey again. Then we go 1 grey, 2 cyan, or 3 cyan, sorry. Then this next bit we do from the furthest left, 1 grey, and then 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 cyan again. Then we do 1 grey, 1 stone, 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone. There you go. It's like really confusing at that point. And then we go 1 grey, 1 cyan, 2 stone, 2 cyan, and then on the next bit we do 1 cyan, 1 grey in the little corner piece on the top of the right. So now we go into his leg. So in this little like 2 gap that we missed out with there, put in 2 grey by there. Then on the next layer we go 1 up from there. So in this little part, like compartment by here, we go 3 across with grey wool and then 2 cyan. Then on the left side we do 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone, and then 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 cyan across there. Then we do 2 cyan, 2 grey, 1 stone, then we do 3 cyan across. Then on the next layer we go 1 2 3 4 cyan, 2 grey, then we do 1 grey, 1 cyan, 2 grey, and then the 2 that we missed out on top do 2 grey. Now if we go into his leg, start at the bottom, go into the top, left side to right again, or well actually no, on the right leg we'll go right side to left. So right side to left we do 1 grey, 2 stone, 2 cyan, 1 grey. Then we do right side again, 1 grey, 3 cyan. Then same again, 1 grey, 2 cyan, and then we do 3 grey, and then we go 1 grey, 2 cyan, and we do another 3 grey. Then we go 1 stone, and then 1 2 3 4 5 across with cyan, and then 1 grey. Then we do 1 grey, 1 stone, 2 cyan, 1 stone, and then 1 grey. Then we go 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone. Then in the 2 parts that we missed out on top of it, and do 2 grey bits on that bit by there. So there's like the form of him. It's kind of getting there. It's getting there. It's a lighter type of colour that he's got. So it gets a little bit darker as you go up, but on his legs it's a little bit lighter. But never mind. So if we start off in this little cove that we've got by here, which is like part of his robes that he's got, it's just flared around a little bit. But we go from the bottom bit, do this entire bottom bit, the 4 going across with grey wool. Then if we go right to left, be easier. So right side we do 3 grey, 3 cyan, 1 grey. Then we go 1 grey, 3 cyan, 2 stone, 1 cyan, or 2 cyan, sorry. And then we go 2 grey. And then the next layer we go 1 cyan, 1 stone, 1 cyan, and then 2 grey in the little 2 compartment that we missed out by there. So there is his bottom half. Yeah, his bottom half done. Now if we go on to his belt and chest, so if we do his belt first, we start on the left side. So we go 1 cyan, 1 stone on the 2 bottom bit that we missed out before. Then we do 1 cyan, 2 grey in there. So there's his belt. Then if we start on the bottom, left side to right, so now we go 1 cyan, 1 stone. Oh no, wait, 1 grey, 1 cyan, sorry, I just checked it the wrong one. And then we go left side to right again, so 2 cyan, 2 grey, and then 1 2 3 4 5 across with cyan. Then we do 2 cyan. Then we go 1 2 3 across with cyan, and then 1 grey, 1 cyan. Then we go 1 grey, 2 cyan. Yeah, 2 cyan. 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 cyan. And then we go 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone. Oops, 1 stone, 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 cyan. Then next layer we go 2 grey, 1 stone, 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey, 1 stone. Then next layer we go 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 grey. So there's his body as well. I'm sorry that I'm going like really fast on this, but it would be easier for you guys to open up like the picture that's linked down below in the description. A lot easier to check that. So if we go onto his right side of his robe again, so right side, this little bit that's coming off again, left side to right, and we go 1 grey and 3 cyan. Then we go 3 cyan, 1 stone. Then we go 1 cyan, 1 stone, and then 1 grey. Literally, that's all that bit is on the little side bit by there. Now we go on to his left part of his cape, or little part of his robe. So we start at the bottom, going right to left. So the 2 bottom, we do 1 stone, 1 cyan. Then the next bit, we go 3 cyan, 2 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone. Then we go 1 grey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across with cyan, 2 grey. Then we go 1 grey, 1, 2, 3 cyan, 1 grey. And then we do 2 stone above that. Now we go on to that little bit that we missed out before, near his face. So we just do 1, 2 across the bottom, right to left, and 3, and then we go 2 cyan and 1 grey across there. It's literally just a darker bit of his hood that he's got. It's just the part that goes around his face, like the little shadow bit that he's got around his face. It doesn't show it really, so there's that bit. And then if we go to the right side and the little compartment, like the little part by here next to his face again, we go left side to right. So we do 1 cyan, 2 stone, 1 cyan. Then on the next layer 3 cyan, and the next layer 2 cyan, 1 stone. Then we go 1 grey, 2 cyan, 2 cyan again, and then 1 grey above that. Now if we go into his part of his arm, so this is like the arm bit, that's his hand. So if we do his arm, so we do 2 grey, this is going left to right, and then we go 1 grey, 2 cyan. Then we do 2 cyan, 1 stone. Then we go 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone, 1 cyan. Now we go into his hand itself. So we do 2 grey, 1 cyan. I think it is, yep. 2 grey, 1 cyan, and then we go 1 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone. And then we go 1 cyan above that. Now we go into his face. So if we go into his top of his hood, just to get the complicated parts out. So we go right side to left this time. So right side to left, we go 1 cyan at the bottom, and then we do 1 stone, 1 cyan. Then we do 1 stone, 2 cyan, 1 grey. Then we do again 2 cyan. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 across with grey, and then 2 cyan. Then next layer we do 1 cyan, 3 grey, 1 cyan, 1 stone. Then next bit we go 1 grey, 2 cyan, and 1 stone. So there's his top of his hood. And now we go onto his face, and then we can go onto his lightsaber itself. So if we start off with doing his face itself, so at the bottom bit where it goes 3 across, do a 3x3 squares of cyan. So 1, 2, 3 cyan, and then we do 1 on each side of the top just to connect it. Then above the 3x3, do 3 stone. Then in between the eyes, do 1 cyan, and then we do 5 stone across the top of there. And then the rest of his face is literally just grey wool. So the parts that we missed out on his face is just grey wool. So there's his face, there is Kylo Ren itself. So that's Kylo Ren, and then we can go on to his lightsaber now. So this is like not really the harder bit, but it's a little bit of like a complicated part. It's not really complicated, but you can make it however you like. But I would just say copy what I do on this bit, because it gets a little bit like complicated at times in this. So if we go from his hand itself, 2 going across by here, or 2 up that we're doing, do 2 stone outwards on the bottom bit, and then we do 1 stone up. Then on the end of those 2 we do 2 cyan clay. Then in between that little gap by there, just do a white block. Then on this top bit by here, so 1 diagonal upwards to the left of the white block, do another white block. Then we do 2 cyan across there. Then below, diagonal to the stone, we do 1 bit of stone, and then 2 cyan stained clay again. Then if we go to the bottom bits of his lightsaber, so on the outer side of the cyan block that we did, do 2 white wool downwards, and then we go red stained clay on the outside of them, because I think it's red stained clay is darker, kind of, but it's more of like a colour that you could use for it. So on the outside of the white wool, just do red stained clay, and then on the outside of the bottom bit, do red wool, and red wool by there as well. So there's the bottom of it of his lightsaber, and then literally exactly the same, kind of, just missing out one on the other side. So we do 2 up with white, and then we do 1 red stained clay above that. Then on the right side we do 2 red stained clay, but on the left side we just do 1 red stained clay, and then exactly the same shape. So we do 2 red wool on the left side, 1 red wool above it, 1 red wool next to it, and then 1 red wool below it as well. So there's his little like his, I don't know what they are, but the guard bits, I forgot what they're called, of the lightsaber. You know when you have like a sword and it's like that, that's what it is. But on this bit we go, we literally, I think we should just make this up, but I don't think we should. So below the cyan stain block we go 1 red wool, then next to that we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think it is, 7 across. This is just me looking at the picture and thinking, is it 7 or not? If we just go all the way across to the end of the red stained clay of that bit, then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Yeah, that looks about actually right. If we go 5 across the top, missing out the first one and the end one with red stained clay, and then we do 4 red wool. Then next to the red stained clay on the top, we do another 3 red wool on that bit, and then we go 1, 2 red stained clay above that bit, and then if we just add in the 2 white wool like below that, and add in 2 white red stained clay below that, and then next to the red stained clay on the bottom, going to the left, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 across, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 across, yep, 4 across there. And then on this next bit, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 more across, I think it is. 5 across, 5 more across from there, so it's 7 across on the bottom bit of his lightsaber. And then we just go all the way across, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4 more across, so 6 across the top. And then we go 7 across the bottom. Then across the top bit, we do 2 red wool. Then below that, we do 2 red stained clay with 1 red wool, and then 2 white wool below the red stained clay, and then we go 1 red stained clay next to it, and then on the first block of the white wool, we do 1 red stained clay, then go around this bit with red wool across the east side by here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think it's 1, 2, 3 by there. So there is Kylo Ren. There is Kylo Ren, there's Darth Vader, and there is Kylo Ren. That's what Kylo Ren looks like when I made him, okay? I'm sorry about messing up about his leg as well, but I did fix it, so I will put up edited version of that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like and subscribe for more gaming content in the future, and if you want to see more Minecraft content and pixel arts, then say so down below. If you got an idea for a pixel art, then say so as well. Like, I'm going to do Claptrap on Saturday. I'm actually going to be recording that one because I'm actually off on the Friday, Saturday for this week, so I'll do some live streams and you guys can join me on probably like Black Ops 3 for a bit and other games as well. So I might do Minecraft and make some mini games, maybe not play them, make them and then play them a different day. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you got an idea for pixel art, say so down below and I will do it. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.